Right, speaking to Canvey Island manager Danny Heale following today's 2-0 defeat at Wingate and Finchley. Danny, were we a bit unlucky there?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I can't fault our players. I thought from start to finish, thought we was the better side. Thought we chance-wise, I think we've just got the stats off of Steve, and I think we've had 15 goal-scoring opportunities today, and a mixture of bad finishing and their goalkeeper having an absolute weldy is the reason we've lost the game. Tim Brown's had to make one save today, and he's picked the ball out of his net twice, both from set pieces where we haven't got tight enough in the box, and it's cost us massively. But I can't fault the performance. I thought the performance was there, I thought the work rate was there, and I thought we created chance after chance after chance. On another day, we win the game 7-2, but we've lost 2-0, and that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and it ain't going our way at the minute, and we need to just roll our sleeves up and try and get through it.
So you touched on the missed chances, and we did have them throughout the game. The keeper did have a great game, but how important is it to take those chances to actually beat a very, very good keeper?
I bore myself in the team talk. I just say you've got to be ruthless in both boxes, otherwise you don't get anything. When you get your chances, this league's tough enough as it is. You can't create chance after chance after chance like we have today and not take them. Ishmael's had 5, 6, 7 glorious opportunities today. Victor's got one at the far post. It's harder to miss it. He's put it over the bar. The keeper's made 3 or 4 unbelievable saves from us, and we've got 3 headers in the box, in the 6-yard box, heading it straight at the keeper or heading it over from 2 yards out. It's just, I just can't afford. We wanted crosses in the box, we got crosses in the box. We wanted chances, we've had chances, just not taking them. It's an hard pill to take today, and I feel sorry for the boys because they've put a shift in and they've done really well. On another day they go in, but it ain't to be, and it definitely ain't going our way at the minute. It's very frustrating.
So yeah, you said how frustrating it is. It feels like when you're on a run like we have, obviously we did win on Tuesday, but does it just feel like the ball doesn't want to go in sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it's either a mixture of their goalkeeper being like Gordon Banks or our forwards not connecting with the ball properly or bad finishing, and I think it's a mixture of both, to be honest with you. But if you keep creating them chances, they've got to go in sooner or later, and it was a bit of this, we only won 1-0 on Tuesday night against Whittam, and first half we must have had 6 or 7 golden opportunities then and never taken them. But I thought the front 2 today was superb. I thought they worked hard, they held the ball up, they made good runs, but it's just lacking in the goal front. I'd say it's just a shame because, again, we've done more than enough to get sank out of the game, and we've ended up losing 2-0 to 2 set pieces, but dominated possession, dominated chances and not taking them.
So you've touched on it before in a couple of previous interviews. You're looking at bringing some strikers in. Is that an area you are mainly focusing on now? What with the departure of John Sands?
Yeah, no, I'm looking. Well, at the moment, there's going to be 2 new forwards coming in. Hopefully within the next 48 hours. One lad's here today at the moment watching the game. We're about to sit down with him in the bar afterwards. So hopefully we can get that done by Tuesday. We're talking to another 2. Obviously, it's not straightforward. So we're hoping to have something done within the next 48 hours with that. We need a bit of a shake-up in our squad at the minute, just not from lack of effort or anything like that, but when things don't go your own way, you need a bit of fresh blood to come in. And if I've got one negative about us at the moment, I think we're too nice. Our game management's poor, and we're too nice. Just when you get a foul and a free kick, their first goal, the bloke's had a free kick and he's made him take it again from a wide area, and someone's got to go and stand in front of the ball so we can get all marked up. No, we just turn our back, the geezer crosses it in, and they head it in 1-0 down when we've more than dominated the game. And then you're chasing the game and they've scored from another set piece, but it's just not marking. They've won the first header and then someone's left their man go on the second phase of the play and he's tapped it in, and it's not good enough. But I'll say I'm very, very upset about things like that, but say we'll definitely have some new faces in by Tuesday, hopefully, and hopefully someone can get us a few goals.
So from where we were standing, we were quite happy that even though we lost, we did put in a good positive performance, deserved at least a draw.
Oh, right.
Is that something, what with the run we're on, something you've got to take as a positive?
Oh yeah, I'll take it as a positive. I'll say I thought we worked really hard on Tuesday. And I thought we worked really hard today. And just on another day, you get the rub of the green and the first couple of chances go in, and then we're 2-0 up, and then they're chasing us. But it went the other way today, and we've got to bounce back quickly. And we've got another tough game against Hampton on Tuesday where we've got to start picking up points because we're underachieving at the minute. And I'm not a fool, I know that. And no one's working harder than me and John and Brad and Steve all behind the scenes to try and make it right. But sometimes you've got to put it down to the players. And And listen, if they're not working hard enough, then there's a serious problem. But they are, and you just get another little roll of the dice, and something goes your way, or you get a ricochet and one of them goes in, or maybe if he connects with it wrongly, and if he connects with it too well, the keeper saves it. If he connects with it wrongly, it bounces in the other corner. Just something that to happen, and we've got a lead to hang on to instead of chasing things all the time. But no, I'll just say it's a bit frustrating at the minute. But say at work rate, I can't moan about. And we worked hard Tuesday, got a result, and we worked hard again today, and it could have gone the other way. But people picking up the paper tomorrow is going to see that we've been beaten 2-0. So appreciate the support of the supporters that have made the journey here today, and hopefully they can walk away and say we had a bit of a go today. Do you know what I mean? On another day, we never got the rub of the green. But no, it's an hard one to swallow. But so I'll be up all night now thinking about it and that. So we'll hopefully do some business over the weekend and get some fresh faces in.
So everyone's going to want me to touch on the departure of John Sands. A little bit unexpected for me, certainly as well. Was it unexpected for you, or had you anticipated it?
No, to be fair, look, John Sands is a great talent. He's become one of my friends, and I'll still speak to him after now he's left Canvey and that, and he's a good lad. I think he's going to come on our Christmas night out still, and he come and said goodbye to us all on Thursday at training, and he's a top player, and someone's going to be lucky to have him. But the situation we're in financially at the moment is just we signed him on a 2-year contract last year. Obviously, we're running without a chairman at the minute, and he's on a decent deal with us at the moment. And since he's been with us, he played one game and broke his jaw. Then he left. Then he was away for 2 months, and we warranted him and paid him throughout. And then he had a groin trouble in the start of the season, ended last season, and we've sent him for a scan, and he's come back with a double hernia and that, and he's struggling to get through games. And the way we're going in a minute, and the things are not going our way, I need people who be able to give me 110%. And with his operation looming in middle of December, he's going to be out again for probably 8 to 12 weeks. And I'm going to have my top player sitting on the sidelines, and his contract runs out in April. And by the time he gets back from his operation and gets fit, the season's probably going to be over. And we're just not in that. I wish we was, but we're not financially secure as a club at the moment to be able to do that and bring someone else in. So, listen, the other day I loved having John Sands at this football club, and we're going to miss him. But at the end of the day, he would have loved it today because the amount of chances we created. But that's football for you. And listen, we all want to be like Chelsea or the Margates in this world where you can go and have whoever you want. But we find it hard here, and it's tough, and you get a couple of injuries, and it costs you dearly. And it's just a shame how it's worked out. But so we wish him all the best, and he's a top lad, and wherever he goes, and once he's back fit, it's like someone quoted the other day, no one wants to face a fit John Sands. And we believe he's in talks with a couple of teams in the league above us. Obviously, they're more financially stable, and they can probably wait around while he recovers from his injury. So, fair play to him, fair play to whoever takes him, and that they've got themselves a good player. But so we're just from Canvey, we want to wish him all the best, and I can't speak highly enough of him.
So we move on Tuesday night, it's Hampton and Richmond. Are you hoping for a similar performance but with a little bit more of an end result?
Yeah, well, just saying, I'll take the same performance again, but just we've taken our chances, and we'll be fine. And anyone who's at the game today, I'll stand anywhere and argue with them that we was by far the better side today, created the more chances, but weren't deadly enough in front of goal, and that's what's cost us. And but so I'll take that again on Tuesday. If we can go and play like we did today and just put 2 or 3 chances away, then we'll be fine.
Fantastic. Thank you, Danny.
Thanks, sir.